You humans need to lay off death. I've been rummaging around the internet these past few days, and the amount of bitching and moaning I've seen about the deaths of celebrities has been astounding to say the least. First off, you have a very messed up idea of who Death is and what he does. Contrary to popular belief, he doesn't actually kill you. He is more of a delivery man, taking you either up or down based on the actions you took while alive. When your frail human body finally gives up the ghost after a massive coronary due to the shunt from your triple bypass failing at the ripe old age of 44 because you've been morbidly obese since you could open the refrigerator on your own, that is your own damn fault, not Death's. When you have one too many drinks at the bar and wrap your car and yourself around a telephone pole like a bow tie, that is also your fault. Once your spirit leaves your body, Death will be there waiting to deliver you either to heaven or my doorstep. Death himself is a timeless entity and is one of the very few that can travel between the ethereal planes at will. He is also a very pleasant being and a good friend of mine, which brings me to my second point. Stop blaming him! It actually bugs him when people react negatively to him or think his actions are personal. He doesn't care at all who you are or what you did during your time alive, but getting all emotional and lashing out at him does affect him. You would not believe the amount of times he has had to take a break from reaping due to the unwarranted blame you humans put on him. In an attempt to blow off some steam, I usually take him down to Circle 5 for some gambling on the damned who are fighting that day, but that doesn't always work. Sometimes he just gets into a funk and disappears for a while. The times he is not delivering souls create a backlog that he has to work extra to clear when he gets back, which stresses him out even more, which causes him to need more breaks. You see the recursive problem I have here? I've actually had to dispatch some of my own personal minions to collect the souls of the damned while he takes a break, just so the backlog isn't as bad when he does get back to work. If those fucks upstairs would do something similar, he might be able to actually take a vacation once in a while. So what brought this little rant on? As I said earlier, I have been roaming around the internet trying to catch up on human history since the last survey, and the sheer volume of articles I've run across calling 2016 the worst year ever because of the list of celebrity deaths is mind-boggling. Blaming Death for causing the worst year ever is just uncalled for. I can guarantee he is in one of his doom and gloom moods right now, and that never gets a positive rating on post-mortem customer satisfaction surveys. And can you really blame Death? He is a big fan of some of your human performers, and I know for a fact that he fanboys out when he gets to meet someone he actually likes. You should have seen how excited he got talking about meeting Bach or Leonard Nimoy. So please, lay off Death. He has nothing to do with when you shuffle the mortal coil, and lashing out at him just causes him unnecessary suffering. Now, I've been around for a very long time, and the myopic ignorance of calling 2016 the worst year ever due to some deaths, a little violence, and a few political events not going your way is, frankly, delicious. Your melodramatic anguish over things as trivial as the death of a gorilla will sustain me for at least a month. I know your species has a short cultural memory and even shorter lifespan, but come on, 2016? Really? Versus, say, the 1350s with the Black Plague and the death of a third of Europe? Or how about the massive spread of disease and the start of European colonization of the Americas in the 1500s and 1600s? The rule of Mao Zedong, the Great Leap Forward, and the starvation and death of over 45 million people ring a bell? Or the killing fields of the Khmer Rouge? In any case, you're definitely blowing things way out of proportion. And to the "I'm literally going to kill myself" crowd that sprang into existence with the presidential election in the United States, please remember, it's down the block, not across the street. You might as well do something right for once in your short, pathetic life. And I swear, I will be watching some of these videos on repeat for days, just soaking in the human suffering. By the way, YouTube, awesome invention. The ability of each and every one of you to document your own stupidity and failings and then publish it for all to see is an absolute goldmine for me. I don't even have to go out and cause suffering. I have it on tap and I don't have to lift a claw. I'm definitely going to have to pitch getting the internet and Wi-Fi down in the lower planes because it is going to revolutionize how we do business down there. I guess I have to go and do a bit more hands-on research. I understand there's a college nearby, and I wonder if my temptation and corruption techniques are still up to snuff. At any rate, via cum diabolus amici me.